Dude, I am. Yo, what up? Today we are, look, depending on when this is up, I've been gone for a little bit. Apologize. I had to take care of my garden. Yes, I have started a garden. I fixed my own car, I hope. So I had a lot of stuff to take care of, including, I brought up, I think it was my Taylor Swift reaction video, that I fell off my bike pretty bad and I scraped up my knee. And at the time, it didn't seem like it was a big deal. But as the days went by, I realized, oh my God, this thing is infected. And I started to limp and I was like, oh my God, I don't have time to deal with this right now. Normally when this kind of thing happens, I just ignore it. But this time, actually, a company called ZocDoc had reached out to me offering a sponsorship. I saw that they've been around for quite a long time, I think close to a decade. I used their website, punched in my insurance, and I found a doctor that was available at a time that suited my schedule, and I didn't have to call anyone on the phone, and I was able to get help. So yeah, if you haven't guessed, today's video is sponsored by ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a website that helps connect you with a medical professional for free. I have things happen to me all the time. Well, maybe not all the time. But for example, I was just messing around with a guitar amp that I bought 2 years ago. It's an old guitar amp from the 80s. I was having fun. I was practicing my guitar, and then all of a sudden, I started to get electrical shocks. Which apparently is not good for you. And I did it, and I kept shocking myself multiple times because I was like, why am I getting shocked? But normally, just like my infected knee, this is the kind of thing where I'm like, I'm just going to ignore it. But ZocDoc just makes it so easy. I might actually go to the doctor. All you do is you go to the website, you search, you compare, you find someone that works based off of what you're looking for, as well as your availability, your insurance, and you can book an appointment oftentimes within 24 to 72 hours. So if you're as clumsy as I am, maybe this is something that you're interested in. You can go ahead and check my link down in that description. Thanks ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. Let's just jump into it because it's been long enough since I've seen y'all. For real though, like, I don't know if I'm imagining it or not, but like my chest has been tight ever since I shocked myself. Okay. Girl, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Okay.
I waited for love with a cricket bat. I got what I want and I kicked it flat. She kept him out to show the world, and now they're sour like her mother. What do you do?
What the heck? So this is very interesting, and I almost wish I had heard this before I listened to her album, because I am hearing some of the changes that I heard in her voice that I also heard on that album. Which, by the way, you can check out my reaction to her album. Hopefully it's up. Should be up. I talk about it a lot in that reaction, which I do recommend you watch. We're getting a lot more of this kind of outward type of a sound from her, which is a little bit something like that, yeah? As opposed to what we usually get from her is this kind of angsty held thing, right, in that direction. But yeah, we're getting a little bit of that sound here. And of course, as soon as I say that, she does start holding it and getting a little bit more angsty again. But oh my God, is this a country song? To be honest, it sounds like she's putting on a little bit of a country accent, and I'm having a hard time understanding what she's saying. But hey, I'm not a stickler for that sort of a thing.
What do you do when a good man cries, and you're the one to keep him up at night? How could you do what you said you wouldn't do, like all the other guys? And how do you act when the daddy's not home? Dorian Gray, and if the door's closed,
whoa!
All that you say, it doesn't matter, 'cause you're crushing what you shouldn't hold. I hope it don't last.
Dude, it's very interesting to hear her sing a little bit fuller as well. But that oftentimes does go hand in hand with having the sound go a little bit more out. If I try my best to change nothing, Hey. Change the vowel a little bit, but that's going to happen no matter what. But anyway, you get the idea, right? That hold does tend to make things a little bit brighter. And we hear this also, we've heard this with Ariana Grande, for example. She does this as well when she wants to sing more dark and full. It's generally that more out type of a sound. And I do like hearing that from her. Those voice cracks are perfect for country. Oh my God, it makes me wish we had a country song on the album.
And I get really bored. I've never changed, but Lord, I'm trying to. The people's mess, done boy Diana. All of my jokes are
dude. Also, oh my God, it's really having this kind of like, I'm so sorry to keep pausing it, but having this like dark sort of covering that she has on her voice here is really making those high notes a little bit easier for her. It's making me wonder, girl. I'm wondering if her voice is maybe a little bit more comfortable singing with a little bit more of a dark color to it. My God, it's so smooth.
all of my jokes are turned to prayers because they're scarred just like their mother.
Oh my God.
What do you do when the good men cry?
Just in terms of her comfort and her ease and the way that she's traversing those high notes, she sounds fantastic. And she sounds so comfortable.
And you're the one to keep him up at night. How could you do what you said you wouldn't do like all the other guys? And how do you act when the daddy's not home? Dorian Gray if the door's closed. And all that you say, it doesn't matter cause you're crushing what you shouldn't hold. Shouldn't hold.
Yeah, dude, you shouldn't hold. Sorry. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Oh my God. Oh. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in my reaction to Drop Dead, I saw Olivia with a pink guitar and I wanted one. So I got one for cheap on Craigslist. Used instruments are, you can oftentimes get a great deal on them. It's a different guitar though. Ah, my foot. What? I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, oh yeah, that's that more outward type of a sound. That more thing that she was doing there, yeah? The dark color that she brings into that kind of brings itself into a lot of the rest of her voice, and it kind of makes everything a little bit just a touch darker. Even when she does have this kind of held, it is a held vowel. It's a closed vowel because she's kind of singing like an eh, but it's not. Let's see. You can hear perfect, but I never felt this way. This way. It's all in this way spot, right? Everything is right. Anyway, dude, that song still hits, doesn't it? Perfect spot to compare the differences, yeah? Whoa! Dude, am I right? Or am I right? Sorry, it's not about me. Is it? No, but we're getting this. Like, dude. If I had heard this part by itself, girl, I'm so sorry for pausing you. I'm ruining the video. Am I? Sometimes I think I am. Oh! Dude, I love this from her. Whoa! I'm not, dude. I am so, dude. I love vocal coaching. It's so cool. She seems so comfortable doing this, but I can tell that it is different for her, and you can kind of, she's focused in a way that I don't usually see her so focused when she sings. It is different. This is a completely different technique for her. Completely different. I love this. Oh my God, girl. I need another album right now with this style. She has these, hey! I need to conserve my energy. so I don't have a heart attack.
Time to be real. Spin wheels, curious.
That's a new hand movement.
I can feel what I had.
Whoa!
Dreams
Oh my
have
God, this is so good!
myself, help me love other people. I'll wear the beast. I'll breathe.
But that is the difference. That is the difference, right? It's the difference between holding that sound in and having it kind of blast out that way. And by the way, when I said earlier that I'm not a stickler for lyrics, the reason is when you're singing in this style in particular, the lyrics are difficult to understand. I don't know what she's saying, and that's actually okay, because when you're listening for vocal technique, it's a different experience. The style that she's singing right now, and what makes it so challenging is you're very limited in your vowels. When you have that more restrained timbre, could be so okay, could be so, right? I can kind of, I can pronounce most of my words. But if I wanted it to be this kind of shouty thing, this more open out thing, the vowel modifies more towards an O or an A. So instead of could be so, it would become could be so, right? And the integrity of those lyrics, it becomes a little bit more difficult to understand. But anyway, my point is not lyrics. My point is that different singing styles and different ways of using your voice have different limitations on them and different vowels that can and cannot be used. So if you're paying close attention, you will hear that she is doing A and O, because these are the shouting vowels, right? Hey, come here. Oh, ho, ho, right? Especially because she does come back and forth between something more held and something more open. On that, she does kind of come back more towards a little bit more held. Gorgeous. Wow. But again, yeah, at the end, it does kind of get a little bit more held. Of course, there's degrees of this, right? And she moves back and forth between it all. And it is so beautiful. By the way, let me know if my videos help you appreciate vocals, because I love listening to vocals in this way. I think it's very fun. She fits the style so well. I hope there's something like this on the new album. I don't think that there is. It makes me want this, like, so bad. And it is a country song, I'm guessing. Like, it sounds that way. But this vocal style can work in so many different contexts. It can work in pop. But anyway, look, thank you so much for watching my video. If you're interested in voice lessons, there's a link that in the description. If you want to check out my Patreon, that would help me out a ton, because my videos all get copyright claimed. And over on my Patreon, you can see videos early, less edited videos. I'm going to have some Patreon specific content over there. Thank you for recommending this, and let me know what I should react to next. I'm thinking I will do Stupid Song for live performances of Stupid Song. We do have an Ariana Grande album coming out, I think this week, but I will still be keeping up with Olivia Rodrigo. When's her tour start? Girl, get me some tickets to this. August. Okay, well, hey, I'm going to be so excited to see some of her live performances in August. She's definitely preparing for that. But yeah, I will, just keep me in the loop, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.